Misty, would you call the roll, please?
Dave Burris.
Here?
J.R. Huddleston.
Here.
Deborah Johnston. Here. Bill Lukens.
Here.
Larry Pratt.
Here.
Craig Romy.
Present.
Gary Telkamp.
Here.
Linda Varvel. Here. Thank you.
Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? You good? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now I can put my brain please.
All right, next on our agenda is the oath of office for our newly elected officials. If we could all gather in front, we'll get that taken care of.
Yeah, everybody except
Just remember your name. Reading here?
Wow. Do this individually if you like, or you can do it all together, or you just say your own name.
Cheat sheet. We all can read off mine. Okay, I'll do that.
Or say your own name, but what do you have to say? Are we ready? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the codified laws of the state of South Dakota,
the codified laws of the state of South Dakota,
and the ordinances of the city of Hot Springs.
and the ordinances of the city of Hot Springs.
I will faithfully and impartially,
I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
perform all the duties of my office.
perform all the duties of my offices.
I will base my decisions on what is best for the government
I will base my decisions on what is best for the government
and the citizens of the city of Hot Springs,
and the citizens of the city of Hot Springs,
and not on any personal gain
and not on any personal gain,
or not under any direct or indirect obligation to others.
or not under any direct or indirect obligations to others.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Success. I got lost. I skipped the line.
Did ya? Went straight to the bottom.
I almost said my name. Next on our agenda is electing council president and vice president. So first, we'll take nominations for council president.
I put Gary Telkamp in for president.
I nominate Bill Lukens.
Anyone else? Bill, Gary, are you willing to serve?
I'll do whatever I can do to help out.
Yes.
Do we have
All right.
a second?
Pardon?
Do we have a second? Or do we
I'll
leave
second.
We have a
For which
second.
one?
Linda.
No. Deb.
Deb.
And Deb, are you
Deb, I'm sorry.
seconding the nomination for Gary or Bill?
I'll second Gary.
I'll do Bill. I'll do Bill.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Misty, would you call the roll, please?
So I'm going to first call the roll, or I'll just call each of you and tell me who you're going to vote for.
Yep.
Okay. Dave Burris?
For president,
Yes.
Gary.
J.R. Huddleston?
Bill Lukens.
Deborah Johnston?
Bill Lukens.
Bill Lukens?
Yes.
I thought we were doing Bill
Your turn.
first.
Yes.
Bill Lukens.
Larry Pratt?
Bill Lukens.
Craig Romy?
Gary Telkamp.
Gary Telkamp,
Gary Telkamp.
Linda Varvel.
Bill Lukens.
I have 5 and 3, Mayor. 5
All right.
for Bill Lukens, 3 for Gary.
Well, as we do each year, congratulations or condolences.
Thank you.
All right, following the same format, if we could get a nomination and second for Vice President.
I nominate Dave Burris for Vice President.
I nominate J.R. Huddleston. I'll second one of them.
I'll second the other one.
Okay.
Linda, which one do you second?
I nominated J.R.
JR?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I second Dave Burris.
all right.
And who said I'll nominate the other one? Okay, thank you. So we have Dave Burris and J.R. Huddleston. We'll do the same. I'll call your name. You can choose which one. Dave Burris,
Myself.
J.R. Huddleston,
Me.
Deborah Johnston,
J.R.
Bill Lukens,
JR.
Larry Pratt,
Dave Burris.
Craig Romey,
Dave Burris.
Gary Telkamp,
JR.
Linda Varvel.
J.R.
I have 5 and, nope, I have 6 and 2, Mayor. So JR. Oh,
Congratulations.
3.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I have 5 and 3.
And the only reason I did that is I thought other people ought to set on those to get some experience in case you want to move on to mayor or something. I have nothing against either one of you guys, hope you know.
None taken.
Congratulations and condolences.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. As always, council, remember that if you have a conflict of interest on anything on the agenda, please let the rest of the council know before you vote. And can I get a motion for an amended agenda? We're moving the executive session from the end of the council meeting to before the council update. So it'll be after our 5:40 public hearing. Executive session for 1-25-23 legal.
Make a motion for an amended agenda, moving the executive session to right after the public hearing at 5:40, moving to that time slot in accordance with 1-25-2-3 legal. Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The motion passes. Going to get a motion to approve the minutes from the June 15th council meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the June 15th council meeting.
Second.
Discussion? Linda? Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. Going to get a motion to approve the bills in between.
I'll make a motion to approve the bills in between for $175,912.84.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. A motion to approve the current claims.
I make a motion to approve the current claims, $270,072.45. Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. And our final claims, can I get a motion to approve the Wells Fargo credit card claims?
I make a motion to approve the Wells Fargo credit card claims in the amount of $6,196.84.
Second.
Give it to Dave.
Dave? Okay, thank you.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. On to communications from the public. Do we have anybody who'd like to address the council tonight? Well, we have about 20 seconds to fill before we get to our public hearing.
It's a long 20 seconds, boss.
Takes forever watching it. All right, we're at 5:40, so I'd like to open a public hearing to act on the license application for a retail on-off sale malt beverage and South Dakota Farm wine license from Lacy Lou LLC to be used at 204 Sherman Street. 1204 Sherman Street. Is there anybody from the public that would like to address this? Come on down,
Want me over here?
please.
Oh, okay.
Name and address for the record.
Joel Milbrandt, 13,000 Ridgeview Springs Road. Yeah, I'm Joel Milbrandt. I'm the owner of Lacy Lou. Lacy's, as a matter of fact, we opened today.
Oh,
Congratulations.
It's been 3 years that I've owned the place, and it's been one thing after another, but we finally got there, and we opened for pizza and chicken wings and fingers and sloppy joes and hot dogs and ice cream, and it was hot today, and I just washed dishes for an hour. But anyway, we're applying for pizza and beer kind of go together, and local wine, so we would like to put the application in, or we have put the application in for that, so your consideration would be greatly appreciated. That's all I have to say.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Council, any questions?
Do you still have those good french fries out there?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not using grease. We have tater tots, we run them through a conveyor oven, and they get really nice and crispy and good. So we'll substitute, we'll save a few calories.
You've done a beautiful job on the property.
All right. Council doesn't have any more questions. We'll cheat a little bit and we'll close the public hearing at 5:42. And if I could get a motion to approve, deny, or postpone.
I make a motion to approve the application for the beer and wine license, farm wine license for Lucy Lou LLC to be used at 1204 Sherman Street.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
Congratulations.
Thank you for your time, and we appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you there one day.
Yep.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Tater tots.
Thank you. The ladies.
All right. Can I get a motion to go into executive session, 1-25-23, legal?
Make a motion, we go into executive session in accordance with 1-25-2-3 legal.
Second.
I think Dave got it. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. For the public, we'll see how chatty they are tonight. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Guarantee it'll be before 10.
11. So we're into our council updates. Our first one is Executive Director, Andrea. I don't see her out
I think
there.
she's in town.
Our next council update is Police Chief Ross Norton, quarterly Police Department update. Thank you for being patient with us. They weren't too chatty tonight.
All right, so second quarter stats for the PD. Total calls for service, 1,461 in the second quarter. 183 high-risk calls, high-risk stops. Had a little bit of an upward trajectory in some of our thefts. A lot of petty thefts. I think I talked about this last time. You know, we're not having burglaries, we're not having vandalism. We have Joe Blow citizen walk into Lynn Sakota Mart and grab a bottle of booze and leave. You know, there's 38 of them on here, and I bet you 30 of them are that. You know, we get camera, we get video, we know who they are, we get a warrant, and we arrest them. They serve their time, they go out, they do it again. You know, it's the same 6 guys who do it every time. Yeah, I mean, so far for the year, we're at 3,041 total calls for service. About 700 traffic stops, about 750 officer-initiated extra patrols at the request of the citizens. As it gets warmer, these numbers, I think, will increase. We had a little bit of a dip in traffic stops from the first quarter to the second quarter, but now that we're into July and holidays and stuff like that, it's ramping back up again. So I did want to touch on, I know that that's coming later, but I figured I'd give it my update as far as some of our investigative stuff that we're working on with the agency. Brandon gave me some statistics. You know, currently right now he's got 16 active felony cases that he's working. When I say felony, we're talking sex crimes, elder abuse, child abuse, aggravated assaults, a couple of gun thefts, and then some pretty significant fraud cases. You know, then the elder abuse fraud cases kind of go hand in hand, where people are abusing their relatives and stealing money from them and stuff like that. So he's currently got 16 active cases that he's working on behind the scenes every day. Continuations, interviews, search warrants, subpoenas, everything like that, getting bank records. And I mean, he's working really hard on some pretty heavy stuff. This last quarter he closed 12 of those cases. So we had 28. In the last 3 months he's closed 12 of them. And you know, those are going through the prosecution and the court system and all that stuff. So Officer McMillan, his last day was today. He turned in all his stuff and he's going to go work for the sheriff's office. So we've got an opening currently, got a handful of applications, probably start interviews early next week on some of those guys. So I don't really have a lot. Open to any questions or comments, concerns you guys got.
I'm interested in those statistics. I didn't keep up with this fast, so if you'd either email that or
Yep.
send it to me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So how many officers are on duty right now?
Right now in the city,
How many officers we have working right now?
like
Officers.
Total staff?
total officers, 7.
Total staff, yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Right. 7?
Yep.
Okay.
Full staff is 8. So
So, all right, cool.
Have you seen any or heard of any significant change at the school or with the kids because of the losing the officer basically with the financing?
I mean, no. We'll feel that,
I know.
you know, in August when school starts. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little curious how that's going to go. You know, they paid $47,000 or whatever it is, and he was in-house all the time, so they used him for a lot of stuff. I was just talking with Brett with the paper about this. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know what their expectations of the police department are going to be. I don't know how much time we're going to spend up there. We're going to have to set a precedent early on in the school year about what their expectations are and what our expectations are. So,
Because I know we are in the off season, but it is going to make a difference. And I think it'll show up at the beginning of the school year.
I agree. So, yeah, it's a hurry up and wait thing. I think it could be, you know, my anticipation is that we'll have a good conversation with the administration about they need to handle the administrative stuff at the school, and if there's criminal element involved, you know, statutory violations and laws are being broken, then call us. But they're going to need to handle a lot of stuff in-house that they need to, they need to take care of.
Right.
How was 4th of July activities for you guys?
Not bad. I did pull those stats. The 3rd through the 7th, Fall River Dispatch received 15 calls about fireworks.
15?
15, 1-5, 3 of which generated in the city of Hot Springs. So there wasn't a ton of active complaints from the citizens. I know our officers initiated some stuff on their own, made contacts and things like that, but again, we had a couple of fights, a couple of drunk drivers, but pretty pleased with
Sounds like
the lack of interaction we had with the public over the holiday weekend.
good. It actually doesn't
Thank you.
sound bad.
Anyone else? On the traffic stops, Chief Norton, just kind of a rough breakdown, how many are city streets, versus state highways? I know you hear frequently, that people would like to see, and council would like to see, officers out patrolling city streets. So I'm just wondering how those numbers break down.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, the vast majority of our traffic stops are probably conducted on University, Jensen Highway, the bypass, the high-speed areas. But I don't think there's a lack of presence in the side streets. I make it a priority every day to, go up and down 4th, 5th, 6th, Lincoln, Washington, all the side streets and everything like that. But you guys know as well as I do, at noon, on University Avenue, every person's going 45 miles an hour down University, or coming in from Dairy Queen on Jensen Highway and thinking it's still 35, but it's 25. And I mean, that's where a lot of our traffic stops are initiated.
Yep. Well, University is now city street, so thank you for that.
Yeah. So a lot of them then, I guess.
Aren't a lot of the extra patrols?
Yeah, the majority of our extra patrols are your side streets, the Bear Avenues, the Happy Hollows, the Freedoms, and North 26th up by the State Home and everything like that. Yeah, very rarely do we get extra patrol requests on University that we log. We're logging the side streets and the ones that I guess people feel are your 15-mile-an-hour streets more than anything probably are the ones we do the most extra patrols on.
Do you feel perhaps maybe the vandalism in Butler Park has subsided?
I mean, no.
Okay.
That's probably our worst place, if I'm being honest, is Butler Park,
Yeah.
They go in dugouts and skate park and the brand new pickleball courts, and they do stupid things. It's kids that I don't know why they're doing the things that they're doing.
Well, in my committee meeting, it's been suggested game cameras and more lighting, much to the chagrin of the neighbors that live up there.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, that's another area I think that we've made an emphasis on trying to get in there more at night. I know the nighttime guys, anytime there's a car in there after 10, they're running the plates and kicking them out and trying to get them out of there. But I think a lot of it is foot traffic in the middle of the night and opportunistic. They have a rattle can or spray can and do that stuff,
Yeah.
I want to thank your officers for spotlighting again at night. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Are they spotlighting your house again?
Yes. I leave the windows open.
Do you?
Yes.
Hey, Ross, I want to give y'all the law enforcement and the police department, all the law enforcement and the fire department. What they did this morning was outstanding, because I got to drive by there with my passengers a lot this morning, and y'all had a hard job and y'all did a great job.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone else? Thank you.
Thanks, Ross.
Thanks, Ross.
Little follow-up
Are you
on...
gonna email me that stuff? Thank you.
Follow up on Larry's comment. The Hot Springs Volunteer Fire Department won't be here tonight for obvious reasons to give their update. They're otherwise occupied. I would follow up with what Larry said. I want to thank all the folks that responded to the fire out at Jalapenos this morning. Certainly an unfortunate situation for the business owners. Thank you for everything that police department and the fire department and first responders did for that. Hot Springs Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, Amber?
Still awake?
He's snoring.
Thank you very much for your patience.
You're welcome. I'm just going to tilt this. Hopefully it's good. I don't want to mess with it. Good evening, everyone. So second quarter update, just to kind of go over some things. I know we haven't seen each other in a while. So Salute to Valor Weekend, May 22nd to the 25th. We had our awesome, amazing wine walk event, which kicked it off on the 22nd. Some stats for you. We had about approximately 260 people attend the wine walk this year, and that was just based on sales. And then with the Salute to Valor event, we had about that many people attend the community picnic as well. We ran out of food, so that was a plus, but also maybe not a plus. So it could have been good and not good at the same time. So it was really awesome to be able to support and salute our veterans in town, and obviously give care and understanding and compassion to our families during that time as well. And it was really good to talk with people and see people at the Wall of Honor, just frequent through town. I know we also had graduation during that time. But it was really nice to just see a lot of people hanging out, Centennial Park, and the different businesses and venues, things like that. So I felt like it was pretty successful based on that. And then moving on, we had our first Rockin' Riverside summer concert on the 30th. So right after Salute to Valor, we had a concert. Lonely Rangers came out. It did rain, so we had some drizzly rain that night.
Little hail too?
A little bit of hail, I think. We still finished it out. It sounded like the band did amazing. I unfortunately did not attend that one, but the board of directors was there. We also had our president, who was Brett Noctegal, in attendance tonight. He was there, and they did an awesome job taking pictures, still helping people find their way to Centennial Park, and we did have people come out that night. I don't know what the count approximately was, but based on the videos, it looked about 30 to 50 people throughout.
There were several people in their cars honking.
Several people in the cars honking. It's really cool to see that community still coming out, rain, snow, shine, whatever we got, right? Coming out to the concerts. And then the following Saturday, we hosted Wild Blue. Amazing weather for Wild Blue. It was a little cold. Right, probably could have had snow that night too. Anyway, but Wild Blue was amazing as always. We had good weather. We probably had about 150 to 200 people attend. That was also based on sales and feedback from Rotary and Two Cows Creamery, who were the two vendors there that night. And then the next concert we hosted was the June 20th Sundown Messiah. And they got rained out. It was like 5 minutes into the introductions. As soon as we finished introductions, the downpour came. The cool thing for me, and the positive side, was seeing all of the people who came out they were ready for that rain. They had their canopies, umbrellas. Even when it was downpouring, we still had some people waiting in the park under the shelters, waiting for the rain to stop. Obviously, the rain did not stop, so we all went home that night. But it's just awesome to see people coming out to the concerts, because that's what it's all about, right? Getting together in Centennial Park, hanging out, and just having a good time, because we probably don't see each other all week. So very cool thing to see. And then moving on to our 4th of July weekend. So I heard the street dance was awesome. I didn't get to attend, was still setting up for the community picnic at that time. But it sounded like it was really well attended. We did have some rain that night. We are happy about the rain, right? We're excited about this. I just wish it would not rain between certain hours. And I taught everybody. But on that note, it sounded like a successful night. And then the 4th of July, we ended up selling out of our tickets Saturday around 11:30. So we sold 1,500 duck tickets, put 1,500 ducks into the water, did an amazing countdown. We went live on Facebook, and so that other people could see, the start to the race. We have a lot of questions all the time about what is the duck race, how does it look, how is it set up, all of the things. So we put it out there on live this time. We got some awesome comments, and everybody who was watching, or everybody who can see our Facebook page, can still watch it live and watch the countdown and all the fun things. And then I got in my car and hustled to the finish line and was able to capture the finish, and the number 1 duck crossed the finish line and everybody cheered, so it was a fun deal there. The community picnic, we probably seen about 200, maybe 275 people, close to that 300. It looked like we were about out of hot dogs when I went in there, the last I seen. So we had a good turnout for the community picnic as well. Some events coming up that, I'm going to turn my page over. Some events coming up is July 11th, this Saturday, we'll host Ivory in the park. That's going to be a really fun one to see, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So far, the weather is favorable for us, so keep crossing your fingers. And then we have July 25th. We'll host Flannel from 7 p.m. to 9. August 8th will be our final grand finale concert that will wrap up for the summer, which is Andy Babb and the Big Beautiful Band. And then we will fall right into our new Fall River Flight Fest, August 28th to the 30th. The Fall River Flight Fest is the former Fall River Hot Air Balloon Festival. And we moved towards the Fall River Flight Fest to incorporate other aerial activities. And so we really appreciate the city helping to sit on those committees and coordinate and organize and all of the things so that we can ensure this event is just as amazing as the previous years. So thank you for letting me come and give you my update. And I also want to just extend a sincere thank you to the City Council and to your city staff for all of the help and coordination that you all do with us as well. And then thanking our partners, our local businesses, and everyone in town who comes together and helps with these events. Any questions?
That was the parade,
Which one?
the one over the weekend.
Oh, the 4th of July parade. I hear was amazing. I actually got to see somebody's video on that. I didn't get to attend, unfortunately, but I heard it was amazing. We had to have well over 25 plus parade entries. I think our parade organizer, Greg Beery, he stopped by quite a bit, and we always had, 5 to 10, maybe even more parade entries for him almost daily leading up to the event. So if you all had attended it, it sounded like it was a pretty well-organized event.
It looked, from our perspective, Amber, it looked like there were more people in town for this 4th of July parade than we've ever seen. I think town was full from start to finish. I've never seen so many folks, so it sure looked like a success. I think the Cascade Volunteer Fire Department probably ran out of water. They were very active with their discharge appliances.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good to hear. I mean, it was the 250th, so we were hoping it was going to be amazing, right? So it's really good to hear. I'm glad that the people had fun. And frankly, when we were here at the community picnic, people were looking for the duck tickets even far after we had already sold out. So right up to the hour of 1 p.m., people were still looking for those tickets. So I think that was a testament to as many people were in town.
Remember the military flyover? I always look forward to that, and we did not have one this year. Do we have something in place to request that through Ellsworth, or how does that work?
So we put in our request, however, Ellsworth had denied, it sounded like most everybody throughout the Black Hills, they said it was due to military operations that were in effect. So it sounded like they weren't going to be able to do it because they were either out on what do you call it? They were out on...
Maneuvers?
In operations, maybe maneuvers.
Training.
So they were elsewhere and weren't going to be able to do that. They outsourced it to various other airports, local airports. So Minot, North Dakota was our closest, and we got denied by them as well. Just nobody could fulfill that role this year, and it sounded like it was pretty cohesive throughout the hills.
Thank you.
I can maybe help out just a little bit there, Amber. There was a number of TSRs, and that's restricted areas throughout the hills because of what was going on at Mount Rushmore before and afterwards. So they were really, that probably had a lot to do with it.
That's probably exactly what it was. Any other questions?
Will you have a summary for me?
I will. Misty, thank you for the reminder. I had that on my notes to tell you. I will send that over to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a couple.
Okay.
You said 1,500 duck tickets. Is that the most that you've sold in a while? Do you know? That sounds like a lot of duck tickets.
No, we actually sold out last year as well, 1,500 last year,
Okay.
1,500 this year, so that's pretty consistent. I know the next conversation is, are we going to do more? And we'll talk about that in the future, I think. But yeah, we sold out 2 years in a row now.
Okay,
At least in my recollection. I don't have the history of before my time.
okay. And then related to the flyover, I'd had a conversation with one of the parade organizers. There was some concern about the noise from the flyover and horses, that there was an event that, or it was something that happened last year with one of the horses and a rider going down. Was that part of the conversation at all?
Yes, I was made aware this year that situation had happened last year. I didn't know that happened last year. But after that conversation, we discussed either doing a flyover way before the parade even starts, or waiting until it's near the end so as not to spook the horses. But I do think that's a conversation we'll have with the Chamber Board of Directors, and moving forward, see how we can make that work better logistically for the future.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
A noon flyover would be good because the parade's usually over by then.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
Amber.
good night.
Thank you, Amber.
Thanks so much.
On to personnel. Can I get a motion to approve personnel actions A through U?
Make a motion to approve personnel actions A through U.
Second?
Larry. Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The motion passes. On to our only ordinance of the night. Can I get a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance 1289?
Make a motion, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Make a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance 1289, supplemental appropriation ordinance, first of 2026.
Second.
Discussion? Misty, would you call the roll?
Gary Telkamp,
Yes.
Linda Varvel,
Yes.
J.R. Huddleston.
Yes.
Dave Burris.
Yes?
Bill Lukens.
Yes.
Deborah Johnston.
Yes.
Larry Pratt.
Yes.
Craig Romy.
Yes.
Thank you.
The motion passes. Going to get a motion to approve our only resolution of the night, Resolution 2026-20.
Make a motion to approve Resolution 2026-20, create Hot Springs Police Department investigator position.
Second.
Discussion? And I see that Chief Norton has hung around to answer any questions you may have. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the council?
I guess I would be open to any questions anybody may have. When we hired this individual, or I guess that comes up next in personnel, but the person that I have in mind for this position, he came here with a wealth of knowledge and experience, and he's been a tremendous asset. He's basically been doing this, since he's been here without the title, and I believe he's earned that title. I think it creates a more cohesive flow within our agency to have the designated investigator. Like I gave you guys the statistics. Every case that he works is a case that's been, assigned to him from an officer. He's been asked to take that over because he has the experience and the knowledge to, attack these higher end crimes. And I know we're only an 8-man agency, but we have the workload for an investigator, and that's why I brought this to admin finance and to you guys today to see if we could get him that title.
We've discussed this, I believe, at the last meeting, and I really do think we could utilize this position.
I agree.
How many years of service does he have to start him at top of scale?
11.
Okay.
I was like, do what? 11,
Yeah,
okay.
he's been a certified law enforcement officer since 2015.
That was going to be my next question, but yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyone else? As the chief mentioned and Dave talked about, this has been through admin finance. And admin finance's recommendation is?
Come forward.
Yep. All right. Anyone else?
I think we should do this just to fulfill our needs in our department.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The motion passes. And on to our last personnel action, item V. Can I get a motion to approve Brandon Peterson, full-time police investigator?
I'll make a motion to approve Brandon Peterson, full-time police investigator, starting at 32 hours, effective 7/7/26.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The motion passes. On to new business. New business item A. Can I get a motion to acknowledge review of the South Dakota open meeting laws?
Make a motion to acknowledge review of the South Dakota open meeting laws primarily found in SDCL chapter, pages off the edge, 1.-25, and conducting the public's business in public brochure prepared by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office in partnership with the South Dakota News Media Association, revised July 1st, 2026.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The motion passes. New business item B. Can I get a motion to acknowledge review of elected officials' code of conduct?
I make a motion to acknowledge a review of elected officials' code of conduct found in the City of Hot Springs Code of Ordinances, Title 3, Chapter 30.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business item C. Can I get a motion to set a 2027 budget meeting dates for Tuesday, July 28th and Thursday, July 30th?
Make a motion to set 2027 budget meeting dates for Tuesday, July 28th and Thursday, July 30th to begin at 5 p.m. each day. Location will be Mueller Center, 801 South 6th Street. Additional days may be added if necessary.
Second.
Discussion. Misty, if we need an additional day, we couldn't have that on Friday because we need a 24-hour notice, so it'll have to be the following week?
Yeah, we'd schedule it at the first council meeting in August.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business item D. Can I get a motion to set a public hearing on July 20th, 2026 at 5:40 p.m.?
I make a motion to set a public hearing on July 20th, 2026 at 5:40 p.m. to act on the on-off sale malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine license application from CS Inc., doing business as Winter's Circle Casino 3, to be used at 733 Jensen Highway.
Second.
Discussion?
Is this something new? I mean, or is it just that it's
It will be a new license. They're looking to get more video lottery machines, and the state would require a separate license. They'll have to serve at the separate location as well. So it is a new license for them. And I believe that the plan of the business, nobody's here to speak on behalf of it, they'll potentially be here for the actual hearing, is to use the room that they're currently using as a conference room to add more video lottery.
So same entity, same place, just another.
You need a new license per so many machines.
Right. And I
there's
thought you
other
had to
rules
have a
that
different,
to service
I thought you had to
counter.
have like a different address or an addition, like 733 and a half. So After so
I don't think it
many.
has to be a different address, but there are requirements as to how your building is laid out, whether it's got its own bar, its own inventory, there's all kinds.
And I'm sure if she comes for the public hearing, she'll be able to explain those questions better than we can.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business item E. Can I get a motion to approve and authorize the finance officer to sign the Premier Pyrotechnics Ship Show?
I make a motion to approve and authorize the finance officer to sign the Premier Pyrotechnics Ship Show 3-year 2026 to 2028 contract for service.
Second.
I think Linda got it.
Yeah, Linda got it.
Thank you.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business item F. Can I get a motion to approve City of Hot Springs personnel policy?
Make a motion to update the City of Hot Springs personnel policy to add language to Policy 6, compensation, adding 6.7.7, personal extension of business travel or business travel with personal leave, and to Policy 7, leaves and absences, adding a police department exception to 7.11, administrative leave.
Second.
Discussion? I don't quite, no offense, understand this a whole bit. Is this because of what happened a while back? When
It's
somebody,
clarification in the language for employees so that there is no question regarding whether or not personal leave after a business travel is paid for.
okay.
And then I would just add to the motion, in the administrative leave for the police department exception, we are asking you to clarify whether they shall be compensated at 2 times their regular rate of pay for the hours worked on days where administrative leave is granted, or 1.5. So admin finance talked about the 2. Recommendation on which one of those 2 would come from council during this action. So Lukens moved, Huddleston seconded to approve the policy changes. Would you please clarify if you're choosing 2 times the rate of pay or 1.5 times the rate of pay for the...
2 times.
2 times, thank you.
Okay.
And Deb, would you second that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't Deb.
Wasn't me.
JR, would you second that? Yes, okay. So at 2 times the rate of pay for the police department administrative leave.
And that's part of F, that 2 times.
And like the resolution for the investigator position, this was run through admin finance, and your recommendation is?
Yeah, we discussed all this at some length and in some detail and thought it through, and this is our recommendation.
Correct.
So why did you come up with 2 instead of 1.5?
They said to leave both in and let council decide. 2 or 1.5. What our current practice was is that they could, because they work 24/7, if they worked on the administrative leave day, they could flex that within 30 days. Well, because it is a smaller department and coverage is needed, that became difficult for the department and they just weren't getting anything from it. So they came to us requesting that additional pay be given, and they did request 2 times, so.
So they get like twice the amount for their wage instead of 1.5?
Because they're working, yep.
Yeah.
2 times would mirror like holiday pay worked, where 1.5 would mirror overtime
Right.
Or call out.
or call out.
So we'd make a decision now or
Yes,
a different issue?
the motion is for 2 times the rate of pay.
And
So
that's
what
like
you
if
vote
they
on.
work 8 hours, they get paid for 16 hours,
They get paid 8 hours at 2 times their rate of pay.
which would be 16 hours.
Yep, but we don't pay them for 16 hours. We pay them for 8 hours at 2 times their rate of pay.
That's what I clarified, because
It's in here, but I
it's
don't.
clarified as,
Does all employees get that, or now just the police department?
Most employees don't have to work.
if they had to. Like
Nope, this is a
water
police department
breaker.
exception. If a regular employee had to work, then they'd have the opportunity to flex that out within the next 30 days.
And if they didn't want to, they'd get 2 times or 1 point?
Nothing. If
Nothing?
they didn't want to use that time within the 30 days as is currently written in the policy, then nobody would not want to. But they have more of a potential of finding the time in the next 30 days to be able to do that, where the police department was just finding that they couldn't.
They'd have to pay someone overtime to cover for the guy to take his holiday pay, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was happening, and I think the Chief discussed this in Safety Committee also, is, yeah, they might be able to find the comp time, but then they still had to fill that shift with overtime, and so it
No matter what the slots left
yeah,
open.
it wasn't working.
Okay.
It was an administrative nightmare, and so this was the double time, or that 2 times was the request.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. On to new business, item G. Can I get a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign amendment number 1?
I'll make a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign amendment number 1 to the single-engine air tanker seat base land lease agreement between the City of Hot Springs Municipal Airport and the State of South Dakota Department of Public Safety, dated 1/6/2021, to extend the term 5 years to 6/1/2031, and amend the language in the utilities section.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business, item H. Can I get a
Abstain,
motion?
Misty, I'm going to abstain from this one.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to abstain from this one.
From the seat plane?
One coming up.
H.
Oh, the
H.
one coming up. Okay,
I thought we were
thank you.
doing that, sorry.
All right, thanks.
I jumped the gun.
So, new business, item H.
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Larry Pratt from the library board.
Second.
JR.
Thank you.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Who was that?
Gary?
Just
Okay.
me.
Okay. And I believe, and the motion's passed, I thought we had Larry's resignation included in here. Yep.
You do?
All right. Right here. Yep. Okay. New business, item I. Can I get a motion to appoint Frank Mason to the library board?
I make a motion to appoint Frank Mason to the library board for the remaining years of the 3-year term vacated above, 2025 through 2028.
Second?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business, item J. Can I get a motion to reappoint Cheryl Huddleston to the library board?
Make a
Abstain.
motion to reappoint Cheryl Huddleston to the library board for the 3-year term, 2026 to 2029.
Second.
Discussion?
I will abstain.
All right.
You will?
JR. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business, item K. Can I get a motion to approve possible future supplemental budget appropriation of $850 from the general fund?
I make a motion to approve a possible future supplemental appropriation of $850 from the general fund unassigned fund balance to the building/code department travel budget 101-42320-42700 to allow the building/code official to attend FEMA floodplain management development course.
Second.
Discussion?
That fills the void that we were having with the FEMA and flood.
I believe so.
We're hoping, and the reason possible is in the motion is because there are only so many spots available, and so we'll try to get registration once you've approved this And so if he doesn't go, we won't do it.
Okay, but it does, if he can get in, this does fix or,
It is designed specifically for municipal floodplain officials, and it'll provide him the training that was required or is part of his current job description.
thank you.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. New business item L. Can I get a motion for a travel training request for building code official Wes Foss?
Make a motion to approve a travel training request for building code official Wes Foss to attend the FEMA, is that an L?
It is an L.
LO 273, Managing Floodplain Development course in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 7/12 through 7/16.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. And our last new business, item M, can I get a motion to approve an automatic budget supplement of $4,215.52 to the general fund?
I'll make a motion to approve an automatic budget supplement of $4,215.52 to the general fund, street lighting repairs and maintenance, 101-43160-42500, for the replacement and reinstallation of the light pole number 34 on University Avenue. Revenue received from USAA claim number 037944201-800.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes with council's agreement on the city administrator and finance officer. I'd like to recommend that we forego these to the next council meeting. We're already 2.5 hours into this meeting.
Yep.
I think people would probably like to go home. Certainly the committee reports, if the city administrator and finance officer feel like there's something you need to let council know tonight, let's do those. But other than that, I'd recommend that we go ahead and forego those to the next council meeting.
Mine's covered in the memo, so I don't have anything.
I just have
All right.
a short update.
Well, with that, I don't have anything for you either, so that would take us to a motion.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Did Ariel have a short update she wanted to provide?
Oh, you had,
I do just have one small thing that kind of unfolded after I sent out last week's current. As you've probably heard or seen, the Plunge has been dealing with some plumbing issues. We were experiencing backups into the locker room drains. We figured it out late Thursday night. We closed Friday. We were open part of Saturday after getting them draining enough. Open Sunday, and then we were open partially again today as it started to happen again. So we have a plumber coming tomorrow. We had wastewater, the Plunge maintenance and janitorial staff working all weekend. It's been an issue, but we're hoping that tomorrow's fix is a true fix to get us by.
That was them jetting the other day?
Yep, they've been jetting, roto-rootering, all
Whole
sorts.
bit.
Cleaning up, you know, it still smelled in there even after we got the drains down, so. You'll probably hear more complaints, but, well, I'll keep you guys updated.
Thank you.
Jason told me the sewer line's really messed up between the Plunge and the main out in the street. It, you know, don't go straight, there's a lot of, like this in it.
You're cleaning it out the other day.
I don't know if we're gonna have to replace it eventually or what.
Yeah.
Do I have to make an motion again?
Quite sure.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second again.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Sure you don't need to say anything
Motion
else?
passes. Have a good evening, everyone.
These are-
Yes.